here is our walk vlog for today.
Well, I got some more info that I need to say to you all. But first, you have to see me first. Hello, you magical adventurer. Reese here. I'm here to do my walk vlog of today. And here I got some more just information than just updates. There's a few slight updates that I'll say within this. Where we'll go, well, we'll see where this takes us. So take a look at the melting, what's happening now. But in this, you're going to be hearing is the info and slight updates a bit on this. Without any further ado, let's go like thumbs up for me, and let's go. I'll see you outside in the front. First, you can see there's not that much snow over here. So here I am, just here in the front, and first we're going to is take a look at what the snow is doing. But as it is, I do have my notes with me that I will be sharing with all of you. Now let's get right to it. Let's see what the melting is doing right now. Okay, so you can see that there's not really much snow over here. It's completely, it has lots of fall-like leaves are wet fall leaves. See them just right over here. You can see not much snow is over here. Seeing there. Not much snow over there as well too. So there's some melting action over here. Even though we got a little bit of snow, and now we don't have hardly any over here. Okay, so usually I start with the info and updates. But as is for this one here, I wanted to start off in a way that's very unique before digging right into my notes. I got some great info and updates that I would absolutely love to share with you all. And we'll just take us a little stroll like before and see where that takes us. Won't go too far. But before we get any further, let's take a look at the brown wooden fence right in front of me. Over here. Let's see what has changed. Then we'll go on and see some of the snow. And then we'll get right to them info and slight updates from there. As you can see, right here, we got is this eerie kind of moss. We got a different mix of different colors of moss. We got light, dark, and darker. The darker is just right about there that I'm pointing at. You can see here is the light kind, and here is the whitest kind just right there. This is all moss, including what you'll see just from where I'm standing, from about here. Just right about there. You can see a lot more. You can see a lot more just right here. You can see is more moss right there, all piled up just right there. A lot more than from before. Seen here. Here, and just right there. On the brown wooden fence. Just down below. It is kind of a very misty day out. You can't even see the mountains. As you can see just right there. There used to be a mountain right there, but you can't even see it. It is hidden behind dense, misty clouds. You can't even see the trees. Only vaguely you see them just right there. Just zoomed into. makes it kind of slight grim, but yet going on a slight haunted side. By the looks of it, though, it gives the right atmosphere look to it, and it also gives the vibe and look just by what it looks like for it being just the way it is. Speaking of haunted spots, well, there is some around here that we'll take a look at for our upcoming adventures over here. I'll tell you more about that fairly soon with the info. This looks like something right out of a supernatural horror film. As you can see, just right there, the trees so faded in the clouds, the houses, and some of the trees close by a bit. Definitely gives that right look to it. Very Hallows-like.
Those trees look pretty scary and eerie. It's certainly haunted-like just by the looks of them. Let's see how it looks.
And now, let's go take a look at what the park is like right now. And then, on with the notes from here. Maybe we'll start from over here on the walk up. Sounds good? Sounds good. Okay, let's get right to them. Okay, with that said, here is my notes right here. What I'm going to do is first read off the first part. What is that? The magic front. We'll start with that first. First, let's take a look at this very low, misty, foggy-like cloud. Just right about here. So on the magic front, well, we got only one thing on the magic front, and that goes to our New Year's and festive one. I got the title for it right now that I'm going to say right now before we get on to the other info about it. The title for this is a festive New Year's holiday Boxing Day like bash of the year. That is the title for it. There will be music in the background. There'll be no setups or displays. It'll be all natural setting. Just wanted to let you all know. The full total that we've made for the tricks and magic come out to 104 already made and constructed. I had to find out just on how many videos we will do and on how many tricks and magic we'll be getting into per video installment. Then I will be able to construct the videos from there once I know more of that. The tricks and magic will range from smallest, small, medium, large, and XL for extra large. Take out the snow from over here. It is somewhat melting and kind of moved up, as you can see just right over there. And we're just close to the park. You see that there's hardly if you take a look at that low misty cloud, the haunting like misty cloud just right up over inside there as well. Just wanted to mention that before we move on to the other info and updates. You can take a look at that too, just before we get right into more of it. And yes, we will definitely have a combo tricks and magic. Even some of my creations and my artwork, from arts and crafts for Master Tricks as well that I will be putting into it. Even we will have some specialty ones as well that I have made, constructed, and we're very well put together. It'll be like entertainment as well as a slight how-to and tutorial on how to pull each one of these tricks and magic off. That way, You can put them off to your friends and family, uncles, aunts, cousins, and other relatives as well too, making their New Year's a very fun one with tricks and magic that will definitely put them into awe, being a surprise, and to make them feel special. I will know on how many tricks soon after all is figured out on that front. That way all of you feeling installments will get their tricks and magic on what will actually be going into them. If it's 16, it'll be 16. If it's 20, it'll be 20. I'll find out exactly what will be put into each and one of them. But I will let you know. No, we will keep you posted. For more trick videos, I will let you all know when the time comes for them. We just entered into the woods. Now I'll talk about on the adventure front. So what's on the adventure front? Well, first things first, the recent one, Argenta. Okay, one thing I gotta say upon that is that was supposed to either go on the 14th or the 15th of January, but it got moved to the 18th. Confirmed official date for going there is on Sunday, Jan the 18th, which is coming fairly quickly soon. We'll have only 2 days to be up there. Now here is where it gets a little bit more interesting. I'll tell you that right now. So the first day will be in Argenta. The second day, we will be at a different spot for the second day, that is. What spot? That will be a surprise for all of you. And that will be on the 19th, the last day, before heading back on the 20th. To be on a Tuesday, which is the day that I will be heading back. I will be making up the tour lists when I am there, when we are taking a look at the spots that we'll be getting into up in the area. Just wanted to let you all know. I will be leaving those spots as a surprise as well too. That way when they come up upon here, you'll know. Once they appear on here after when I get back from the 2-day trip. Okay, what's going to happen for tomorrow? As is tomorrow, I will be doing is a beginning establishing shot of the graveyard and the trees over there for the opening of a haunted-like adventure to come. Last but not least, I had to wait for the confirmation for the last one, the last part. I'll have to get either a call or an email for the confirmation on the hotel and on the room, which is, so there's something interesting about them. Let's put it that way. That needs, so yeah. That's all pretty much I can say about that for now. I also wanted to let you know that there will be no adventures till I get into Argenta and the other area spot. The surprise area location spot, that is. For other adventures to come, we'll do those adventures to come in town for now. Like magic shops, not like magic trick shops, but only 2 stores, not call them shops, but stores, 2 magic stores here in BC. Besides, as historical haunted spots around here as well too, that we'll adventure and explore to. I mean, the one that I'm currently doing now, this establishing scenes for, is going for one already. For the Angels of the Cemetery and the Church of Urns, that we're gonna have to wait for until the springtime. That way you can see nature's beauty and how well it will look around that time. And now for the other adventures. And that goes into spring and summer. The adventures we have are only 2. The first one is being in spring. We have is a Trail BC. It is in the planning phase as well as in the making phase as well too. So wanted to mention that within this video. The summer one, that will be in Vernon, BC. The summer one is just about to be planned. It's already planned, I should say. Already been planned, but not yet finalized yet. But I will let you know when. That's all the notes for now. That's all the information and the current updates right now. Besides as what you heard in my other walk vlog just from yesterday. Now that we were here in the woods, let's take a look at this misty cloud that made its way inside here. If you take a look where these rocks are, look in the back over there where those trees are. Look at the misty cloud made its way to over there. I'll zoom all the way down so you can take a look at these very misty looking clouds right through these trees. It almost looks like something out of Sleepy Hollows. Haunted-like. Hallows-like. And it definitely has like a ghostly vibe and look to it. Especially in the woods. Seen here. I'll keep this zoomed down so we can take a look at this low, misty cloud into the woods. Wow. I can definitely sense a ghostly like vibe over here. And it definitely does look kind of haunted like, especially just like right over here where these trees are. Like right in between the trees. Making it a very Hallowistic, haunted-like look to what you see from over here. Look, you can just definitely you can kind of make out like a ghostly setting in this. You can kind of see, not saying there it is, but it looks like something out of a supernatural horror ghost film. Just by the look of it, has the right terrain, the right look, and the right kind of atmosphere. Looks very ominous-like. As you can see, just the misty-looking cloud right through those trees. Also got myself thinking that maybe next time like I do a film production, it'll definitely be almost something just like this. Kind of like a horror, supernatural, ghost-like film of some kind. Especially what you'll see just right here. Little cloud just right there. I can just picture a ghost just standing or hovering at about over here. Hope you're seeing what I'm seeing. Exactly what I'm saying. I can just picture just right now where those trees are and the low, misty, low cloud seen just right there through those trees. A little bit nippy. So I'm gonna make my way back over here. You can see that there's really no snow inside the woods over here. So there's melting going on, not much snow. This January winter weather is a very funny one compared to the other winters ago from before as well too. And last year's winter was different from this year's winter. We'll take a look at this. Pretty soon it's going to get not dark, but very soon though. I kind of came out a little bit kind of late a bit. So it's going to be getting close to the dusk time. It kind of is starting up already, as you can tell. You can see dusk time is about to approach. And it is getting a bit nippy, so it's a great time to head on back from here. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed yesterday's walk vlog. Thank you so much for giving that like. Means a lot. And again, thank you for giving this one a like as well too. I will see you up in Argenta, and I will see you at a surprise location for the second day. This is surprising. Now, how did that end up happening? Well, I'll tell you that right now. It all ended up happening with my friend that is taking me out to Argenta said that we're, besides this as a being over there, but he did say that he has something in mind, a spot for the second day. Now I'm like, what? Another spot? No way. And he's like, do you want this to be kept as a surprise? And I said to keep it as a surprise. So he dropped it on me just last evening, and he then said that we were going to go to another place. And I'm like, no way. So I'm like, this trip is going to be awesome and epic. I love the sound of it. So we're going to get is a second one for the second day. And who knows where we will stay. Like, I'm just surprised that he actually said that, hey, I got another spot all lined up for the second day. And I didn't even know until he said that. And I'm like, no way. So I'm really surprised to actually hear that coming from my friend who is taking me out to Argenta to be told something very surprising. So because of it being a surprise, I want to leave it as a surprise for all of you. And what we'll see over there will be a surprise as well too. Now it's time to head on back before the sun goes down more and before it gets chilly. Woo! I get back, either I'm going to put on a nice hot cup of coffee or hot chocolate. What kind? Well, that'd be up to me. But what do I like out of hot chocolate? Silly Cow hot chocolate. The best. I know there's others out there like that, but different. Silly Cow is completely different. And I'm loving it. It's different. There's different stuff in regards to that, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, either a hot cup of coffee or a nice cup of hot chocolate when I get back. I'm certainly going to need that.
You'll see, it almost was like purple mist. Yeah, it looks like purple mist. Do you see that, right, where those trees are? What's actually responsible for that? Well, I'll show you. It's the purple cloud. The purple cloud right there.
that is what's responsible for the color change of the mist right there. You see this right there that I'm just pointing at. Top of that tree. Even the ones they hear, you can kind of vaguely see those same clouds right there in the sky, making it almost like a purplish look seen up above. I do love the looks of it and the sights of it as well too. Even that nice low misty cloud of those trees, it definitely really does give exactly what I said as well too. Hope you enjoyed the other haunted like adventures here on my channel, as well as the most recent one down at the Witch's Path one. It started from the tracks and end up to the Witch's Path. We saw some pretty cool stuff in there, and yes, during that I did feel a presence of a spirit or a ghost. I did. Afterwards, when I was there and afterwards, but it was okay. Everything was all good. So I'll give you the up for that one. I still remember the time that I saw a ghost entity revealing itself to me. That was just last year. I even have a video of it. I even put up the one for the shorts on here as well too. If you haven't seen that one yet, don't forget to give that one a watch as well too. That was my first experience of an actual ghost entity revealing itself to me. Got talking about this, and that reminded me of mentioning it on here as well too. It's time to head on back before I turn into Jack Frost or Frosty the Snowman. LOL. Jack Frost or Frosty the Snowman. That's a good one. It's not that bad out anyways, but pretty soon it might probably end up hitting in that direction. So it's a great time that we head on back from here. Saying those words, it definitely cracks me up. Jack Frost and Frosty the Snowman. Oh, jeez. Because it get funnier. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's a joke. And that goes, okay, so this might sound a little off and a little, might make a few others laugh. Okay, so if it's really cold outside and you farted, what would that be called? A cold cut. I just had to say that. LOL. Yeah, definitely kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off of the last exorcism of Emily Rose. We'll get down to it. Let's get serious here. Now that we had a bit of a joke time, now it's time to get serious. Okay, so what we're going to do is get the place. Last one. But the last exorcism of Emily Rose, and we'll get that done as well too. Because knowing that we got snow here, we'll get only that, and that's it. That's all. That's all I got. That I had to say in regards to that as well too. I hope you found those jokes pretty hilarious. Got me cracking up there. It's always good to have a great sense of humor, especially around this time. It's good to be back, because now this is the end of my walk vlog. I'll see you all back when I can, for more videos to come, I'll see you in Argenta and to our surprise location. I'm yours truly, a magical adventure tour trickster host, Reese. Peace. With love and blessings. Namaste. Let's end off viewing the low cloud from over here.
Do love this scene. This reminds me of like supernatural horror movie opener or starter.